I think we should.
Okay, so our weekly market analysis. Let us first look at forexfactory.com. So when you entered forexfactory.com, let us view this week. So from 20th to 26th. So I filtered the news to have only the high impact news. So only the high impact news. Let me put on this one. So today we have JPY, JPY news. It's called Upper House election. It takes place every 3 years. So that's the frequency. Voters will elect 124 members to the Japanese upper house of the parliament. So today is their election. So this might affect JPY's pairs prior market open. So it might be the time when JPY is actually gaining strength, as Sad suggested on the geopolitical events and JPY being a safe haven for them. So we should expect, if the market opens, we should expect the JPYs to do something because they have this high impact news today. And on this week, we have this NZD news on as soon as market open. We'll not be trading this, it's very early. On Tuesday, we have the governor for Bank of England speaking, which also does not give high volatility, does not bring about volatility in the market. On Wednesday, we also do not have any news that brings a lot of volatility. On Thursday, however, we have this Euro news. So this early Euro news, right after I think this gap time here. So at 10:15 and 10:30, we have this Euro news very early. And this is East African time. So these are consecutive news, but usually when Euro establishes direction of this news, it usually follows that direction. So if it starts selling, it sells. If it starts buying, it will buy. So if you do your analysis, this will not follow the theory of consecutive news as maybe the first news will buy and the second will sell. No. You need to establish a clear direction. That's where the market will go. So we have this news on Thursday. And the GBP news, also this news is high impact. And oh, we have the main refinancing rates. So here we have these two consecutive news. So the 15, around 15 hours and 15:45 hours, where we have the press conference. So this is the day where there's volatility on Thursday. You can see the news from morning. So usually with this news, the main refinancing rate and the press conference, this would follow the consecutive news theory. We usually expect for the first news to either give us a wrong or a stop hunt, so to move in the wrong direction of the trend, and then the second news to come and correct it. And we, in between, we usually have the unemployment claims for the dollar. We usually have the unemployment claims for the dollar, which would affect Euro USD. So if you're trading Euro USD at this moment, you should know that the next candle on the 15 minutes time frame will also be affected by the dollar news, and the next candle will be affected by the euro news. But then we have the 1645, which is the dollar news. If you want to trade the dollar news this day, you should focus on this one. So basically, this is the day where we have high volatility in the market. So it's the day to watch out. And on Friday, the power news at 9, the retail sales, usually we trade this news. We usually trade this news, so it's also a good news to trade. Okay, so any question there? Any question, any comment?
Got none. Thank you.
Okay, so let us now go to the chart. Let's go to the chart and do our analysis. I will focus on the same pairs that we are following. EURUSD, GBPCAD, EURJPY, USDZAR, and gold. So let us start with EURUSD. So let us start with EURUSD. So our last week analysis on EURUSD, we were still expecting for the market to continue to fall to this point, and the market actually respected our analysis, and it has reached that level. So let us now start with the monthly time frame again. We be looking at areas of support and resistance that are close to the current market price. So the current market price is this one. We have that area. That will be a resistance area. We have that zone. So all that is a zone. We have that one, that level, and we have that price level. So we were expecting and we anticipated that from how this month candle is, the market is retracing, and that is exactly what it's doing until now. On the weekly, we are still seeing a retracement, so we are still selling here. We're still selling. On the daily, we should target a level, we should target this level to form a support area, because we are still expecting for the market to continue going up. So this is simply a retracement, unless we have a confirmation that the market structure has actually changed. We are still viewing this as a retracement for the market to come and form a support and then continue going up. So right now, from the daily time frame, we have seen price has made like a consolidation at this point, and it is now making a consolidation at this point. And this is a sign of price forming a peak reset. So the pins to the 13 EMA. And you can see how the market is moving. The market is simply retracing after every major mover. So after selling, we had a retracement. After selling, we had a retracement. So no fair value gap is left unturned. So they simply come and fill in uh, the gaps and then continue selling. So on the hour 4, we'll be looking at the TDI. So if you look at the TDI, we had a sharp fin here, but the RSI price line has not reached the level low, and you can see the RSI price line actually formed this divergence. So we had a higher low, and here you can see a lower low. So this was a divergence. So this is a divergency that prompted for a sell. For a buy trade. But at the moment, we are seeing the RSI price line is somehow forming a shark fin here around the level middle, which is also a sign of a peak reset. So if we are to form a peak reset here, where would price go? If you look at the 30 minutes time frame, you can see we have the blueberry here. So where would price go? This is the highest point reached, but I don't think if the dealer will come to find these people that are trapped here. As for now, I'll simply expect for the market to form a reset here for an M and then sell. So if the market breaks this area here, so this is the station zone. If the market breaks this, our next target should be this zone here, which is close to the large quarter point. And we also have an undershoot area. So around that price, 1.17250. That should be our next target. And this large quarter point, it should be your next target if at all price would break this area here. But as for now, this is what I am expecting. This is what I am expecting. Okay, so any comment on EURUSD?
I have none.
Okay, so let us move forward with pound CAD. So let us start our analysis by looking on the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, you can see this month, the euros and the pounds have been selling this month. So let us draw these areas of support and resistance that are close to the current market price. So I need to plot the line chart and determine the zones. So we have that zone. And we have one low here. So those two. So price is now retracing, coming to find this zone here. That is what is shown on the monthly time frame. On the weekly time frame, you can see the downtrend momentum is good. And our next target is this area. On the daily, we have this level where the market actually bounced on this area. And if you look at this, we had the first move, the second move. We have now pinned the 13 EMA. You can see this candle, how it has closed. This is a peak reset, So you should be expecting for the market to continue to fall. The hour 4 is very good. Shark fin around the level middle. So on the hour 1, you can clearly see that we are having a reset. Okay, so our price did break this area, came and retested the blue tracer, and also it did break this, came and retested this area. So where should price go before reversing? Where should the stop point go before reversing? Where should the stop point go before reversing? So for the week beginning, let us find that high again, and then continue going down. So that is on GBPCAD, and we know that our target, the first target should be this 200 EMA. This is a potential area where the market might form a support here and continue going up, as the market structure still suggests a bullish move. So that is on GBPCAD. Any comment on GBPCAD?
It looks good.
Oh,
Okay, so
confirmation.
EURJPY, yeah? On EURJPY, so the monthly time frame shows a very strong bullish market structure. Very strong bullish market structure, but it is at that area of resistance. It is at that area of resistance. The weekly time frame, we are at the order block. So we have this order block and we are right at that area. So we are at an area where we anticipate for price to reverse and fall. So we're at an area where price might reverse. Okay, so on the therefore, when you look at how the RSI price line has been moving from this point, so it formed a shark fin on the level high, indicating a very good reversal. But we had that retracement and then price continued going up. It did break this high, and you can see the TDI followed through. And you can see here, this is like a divergence here, a lower low and a higher high. And we can see we have a W, and you can see the RSI price line is now trying to find the higher, I mean the level high. So I'm expecting for this RSI price line to fall, I mean to find the level high and form a shark fin around this level high. And that, if that occurs, this here will be like a big M, a big M formed on the hour and time frame, a very big M. But it has to break this high, to find the liquidity above, and then forth. So if it gives us that, then we take a sell. But as for now, I think we should just wait for this pair to establish itself. If you are scalping, you can take buys on this, You can take good buys until it establishes the sell. So because we are still expecting for the market to find the liquidity above this high, Okay.
Yeah.
And you can see this structure. This structure is, it's very good to form a very big peak. So a big M and another shoulder here. That'll be a very big peak. Okay, so let us jump to USDZAR. USDZAR. So the monthly time frame price is still at that order block, Price is still at that order block. And you can see, when we did our analysis last week, this candle was showing a very good bullish momentum. But see, the market has changed, and you can see the last week red candle. Let me just check on the daily. Is it a level 3 behavior or is it a reset? If you look at the structure, what do you think? Huh? Is this a level 3 behavior or is this a reset?
It looks like
What
a
do you
reset.
think? Looks like a reset. It is a
Reset.
reset. It is a reset. So USDZAR, we should expect it to sell.
Okay.
So this here is a reset. Okay, so this is the order block on the monthly. So this is a peak reset formed. This is a peak reset formed. And you can see the market has already moved. Let us draw the ADR boxes. So ADR is around 17.79. So that's ADR times 1. ADR times 2. ADR times 3. So as for now, what should we expect? I should expect for that to occur, then for price to continue going down. So if it gives us this, it's a very good sell, eh? I think this is a very good pair to take a trade on so far. So a retracement to that level and then a continuation going down. So that is on USDZAR. Any comment on that?
No.
Okay, so let us finish with gold.
Oh,
So gold, if you look at the monthly market structure, it is still a very good bullish, though we have these rejections, but we still see a very good bullish. There is no confirmation that we have now changed to bearish. The weekly price is consolidating. So what kind of a pattern is this?
continuation.
The rectangle pattern.
Pattern.
So this is on the daily time frame. So we had our trend line here. With our trend line, and this is the Fed touch. And the market, you can see how it's consolidating. So bouncing around the 50 MA. And this is the behavior of gold. This is the behavior of gold. So it indicates that we should continue going up. Should continue going up. So the market had 1, 2, 3 pushes going down to find this trend line. And right now we can see pushes going up.
Yeah.
Gold has a consolidation. This is like a consolidation here. This is like a consolidation, but within this consolidation, I would only be looking for buy trades. For now, I'll only be looking for buy trades. So if these sales occur, I'll not be taking them, but I'll see them as a retracement, and then we are going up, because if this is a big consolidation on the daily, then price has already touched this level, and we are expecting price to come and touch this level up here. So within this rectangle pattern, we are expecting for price to come to this range here. So I will only be taking buy trades on this, So I'll only be taking buy trades, and price here should retrace a bit to this EMAs and then continue going up for the meantime, so that we can have the Fed move going up. So anyone else having a view on gold?
Me, I don't.
You use the order book, right?
We have another block right here. So you should find this,
Mm.
Should find that other block and then continue going up. Was this a breaker block? Yes, this was a breaker block right here. So this was a retracement to a breaker block, and then we went up, retracement to that other block, and then going up. So that zone is also somewhere we should consider as a liquidity zone. Okay. I think that is all on today's analysis.
Yeah.
Is there anyone
Okay.
else having any comment? What is your take on BTC USD for next week, Mr. Charles?
I still believe it's bullish. I was also looking for it like now. And I was thinking of going bullish,
Of
but
buying.
yeah, it's just crazy. It's a crazy trade. So it don't make
Yeah.
sense to me. But it has a W, just came out of consolidation, maybe waiting for a pullback on the 200 MA on 15, so I can buy it.
Yeah, and also the fundamentals support the buy, because I think I heard something about Trump signing some kind of bills to regulate the
Crypto.
bitcoins. It's the crypto, yeah. So I think that will also increase confidence for people to buy crypto now, since it is more
Yes.
regulated.
Yeah, they've passed a bill to have crypto reserves in the United States, but also they want to peg these stable coins with the US dollar. That
Yeah.
is another thing which would boost confidence for investors to actually buy more Bitcoins. Yeah, this looks like a reset here, and we should go up,
Have
The
you opened
technicals, this is the hour. If you look at the daily, this
So
is
is it
a
open right now?
Just me.
retracement. Yes.
I think it's also because my screen is still on XAUUSD.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Your screen is still on ZAO.
yeah,
Okay.
mine too. All right, yeah, we can see.
No.
So on the daily, this is a consolidation. We are going up, and the fundamentals are supporting it. So if it is moving, it is still active.
Yeah, for it it's active. Like now I'm waiting for a pullback on I'm waiting for a pullback on 200
So now
MA.
I understand,
Uh,
Mr. Charles.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. I'm just waiting for a pullback on the 200 MA to see if I can have good bullish. Right.
Uh, The structure
Okay.
looks like the gold one, yeah?
The one on gold, yes. Okay, so we have an opportunity to buy BTC USD today. So if you're trading today, that's an opportunity for you, okay? And I think that's all I have for today. We should end our meeting here, and we can continue communicating with via the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you for listening until next Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
A glad Sunday evening.